All right, welcome to this week's episode of Luv Subbin. And look at this towing!
I'm towing.
Exactly. This is very important to get recurrency training.
Right.
And that's what we're doing today. So that's just the first part of this episode. In the second part of the episode, we're going to build upon our new products that we got at International, right?
Right. We have a product that we were going to talk about. It's called the OnTarget, made by Equalizer.
Yes. So
we're going to experiment with it and see how it works.
And make sure our hitch is dialed in.
Yep.
So until then, yeah, we'll get some currency training and towing. Right. How's it feel?
I forgot how this headrest attacks me, so we're gonna have to...
Yes, we've had headrest issues before.
Yes.
Phase 2 of truck testing. Cindy's driving. How's it feel?
Feels pretty good. I think my bun's getting in the way.
Yeah, her hair. I'm assuming.
Not sure my hairstyle was conducive to test driving today.
So we're gonna have to figure that one out for the long term, but for the short term, it'll be just fine.
All right. How's she feel? Can you tell she's back there?
I can't feel that's back there,
yeah,
so I'm
probably
sure
our hitch is probably set up pretty decently.
Yes, I'm gonna make sure I see it in the mirror though when I go around the corners.
Yeah, you definitely, when you're going around any corner, especially when there's a median or a curb, you always want to have one eye in the mirror. One of the number one reasons tires blow up on trailers is because people damage them on curbs.
Here we are.
Yep. And then they underinflate. And
okay, so we have a median.
Yep,
here.
You're going to go around way wide on the median, and remember to look at your mirror. Way wide. There you go, perfection.
Yep, good to go.
All right.
Check the mirror and everything.
Yep, you should. That's how you do it. Looking good.
All right, I think we're here, right?
Yeah.
All right.
How'd you do?
I think I did okay, right?
I think you qualified again.
Yay. All right.
Let's get this hitch set up properly. So one of the things you want to make sure when you're doing this setup is first and foremost that your setup area is level, which we are. You also want to make sure that your conditions are such that you are in actual tow mode. That means we have a full load for camping, fullish propane, our fresh water tank is full, and we decided on our fuel being half full. I think that's a good compromise, being completely full and empty or a quarter tank.
I mean,
so
you're not going to have everything perfect at once, but
right. I think this will be good enough for setup.
I think it will.
All right, let's go ahead and do it. Okay, because we will be unhitching from the ball, the first step, safety first, always put your wheel chocks in, even though we're in a completely level situation. So we've got our OnTarget towing tool from Equalizer. The first thing we're going to do is set it up so that we can get super consistent readings from our tow vehicle. Now, the important thing here, the important point to consider is that to set up an Equalizer hitch properly, you do not do so on scales, okay? You don't try and get a 50-50 weight distribution, okay? Setup is done by measuring the pitch of the front wheel well, how much that wheel goes up and down, or the wheel well goes up and down, based upon the weight distribution.
And you showed that in the video when you set your Equalizer hitch up. Yes,
and you can check out that video here where I set up my Equalizer hitch. But when you go to a cat scale, every time we do a cat scale video, and we've done a couple of them, you can also check those out here, we usually get comments saying, nope, you're doing it wrong. You have to hitch, unhitch, put it on your ball, do this, do that, all these other gyrations, which we don't like to do at a crowded cat scale with truckers around. So we do it according to the procedure set by Equalizer, and this tool is going to help us get it perfect. So let's go ahead and make sure we get a real nice, consistent reading.
So what are you doing with the painter's tape there?
We are going to put it so that it gets the exact same place every single time. That looks pretty good. So you want this centered so that this laser is right at the wheel well and it's centered over your hub. And that's...
Hold it up and we can get a good close-up of that. And you just did the tape sort of framing around it.
Yeah,
so
just to make it so that I get the same place
right
each and every single time.
Gotcha.
There's also a target we're going to put on the ground. I'm going to test that.
So it looks like you have to do a line of sight, keeping it, needs to be more forward. It's going backwards. speak. So you basically set that little light up with that little target there, yep, so that you can make sure that each time you measure it, it's going to be the same.
Exactly.
Okay?
Yep.
So let's get...
And you also want to make sure this thing is vertical. You don't want it up against like a wheel well. You want to make sure that this section here is vertical. It does show you that.
So you want it straight up and down. You don't want it to be...
It says 90 degrees right there, so you know that it's 90 degrees.
Oh, it says 90 degrees on the thing?
89.0, that's close enough for government work.
All right.
So that's how you do it. Let's go ahead and uncouple.
Cool. So the first measurement you take where everything is detached, right? The Airstream is unhooked?
Yep.
So that's what you're doing right now.
So we're ready for our first measurement. We have uncoupled from the ball. I've left my chains on, that shouldn't mean anything. And so this would be the pitch of the front wheel well with no weight distribution and nothing on the ball. So no hitch, no tongue weight, no nothing. Let's go ahead and get that first reading. All right, we're at exactly 90 degrees. We're on target.
And that beeping is you getting the measurement?
Yep. All right, so we've got our first measurement. Let's go ahead and drop it onto the ball.
All right. That's your second measurement, right?
Yep.
With hooked up but no weight distribution.
Right.
Should be good.
Yep, we're just gonna make sure this comes up off all the way. All right, so that's completely on the ball.
It's on the ball, but without the weight distribution.
Yep. Okay, so we got 42.13 inches for the first reading and 43.07 inches, so you can see it's definitely pitched up by about an inch or so.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get that weight distribution on.
That's an interesting tool. What's that?
This helps you to get it on.
Did that come with it?
Yep. Take our final reading. All right. Let's take our final reading, see what we got.
So this final reading is with everything hooked up, including the weight distribution.
All right.
You got to remember to put it the right way so that the light laser can go down.
All right, so the last reading came out at 42.2. So it's 92% weight distribution. I think that's pretty good.
So that's out of 100% is best? What's the standard?
Yeah, I think they say between, it depends on the vehicle, but between 50 and 100%. So they say 92%. So I think they said 5% for every washer. So I'm probably going to add another washer when we get back. And see how that works.
What's the washer? Is that something on the weight distribution?
Yeah, so when you go to adjust the weight distribution on this hitch, the first thing you do is you adjust the washers. Okay, more washers shifts more weight to the front. Fewer washers shifts weight to the rear, because it's also bad to overcompensate your weight distribution and to move it too far this way. That's also bad. Okay, so you don't want that. So at 92%, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, well there you have it. The proper way to tweak, set up, and confirm your Equalizer hitch is where you want it to be.
So it was kind of fun to try out a new product, right?
Yeah, and it was, I think, whenever you can confirm, I thought I might have been a little squatty downy, but no.
Squatty downy?
Whatever. I wanted to make sure my hitch setup was perfect, and at 92%, I think it is perfect.
I think it's practically perfect, for sure.
So hey, if you like this video,
give us a big thumbs up.
Oh, wait!
What?
We still have a merch sale going on. If you'd like to check out some of our merch, including our all-new choose your view theme, which is kind of sweaty
Or
and
if
gross.
you need a TFOA bag.
Exactly. Check out our merch. It'll be in the link in the description below. And if you use the code Freiburg10, you can get 10% off until the month of August ends on August 31st.
Right.
So if you like this video,
Give us a big thumbs up.
and if you think we've earned a subscription, click that subscribe.
And comment below if you used the Equalizer OnTarget and how you liked it.
Because we come out with RV and Airstream related videos just like this one every Tuesday.
Thanks for watching.